Today I'm doing my updated 1 month 1 palette. I am a little bit late on this. I just didn't get a chance to film before now. So I do have my 2 palettes that I did last month. The first one is the Urban Decay Roller Girl palette. And it looks like this. I'm sure most people have seen this already, but this palette right here. And then my next palette was the Sugarpill Feline Fancy palette. And it looks like this. And I said in the video where I picked these that I really had no intentions of getting rid of these. The Roller Girl palette is one of my favorite Urban Decay palettes. Even though it's only just these 4 colors, it's actually really convenient and I love all these colors. And then Sugarpill is just an amazing brand. I had also just recently got this. So, you know, I knew that I wasn't going to get rid of these. I just wanted an opportunity to use them. And they kind of go together and all that. So I really do like both of these. One of my favorite things to do with the Roller Girl palette is to put one of these or both in my crease and then just put a little bit of the pink on top of it, so it gives it just like a little pink tint, but it's not full on pink, and it's a good way to wear some pink without it being crazy. If you're not into pink, just put a little bit of hot pink over a brown and it just gives it a little pink tint. And that's one of my favorite things to do with this, just for an everyday sort of thing. But I will also go full on pink, which is actually what I did with this. I did a lot of the pink and red in the crease. Did a lot of the pink on the lid, the red in the crease. I think this was a highlight. And then I use this as a crease color. Sometimes I put this on the lid as well. So, you know, there's not a ton of stuff to do with like reds and pinks if you're not one of those people that come up with the crazy elaborate looks. But I do like them. So, and I think out of all the colors, I find the pinks and reds and the kind of the orangey pinks the easiest to work with for me, despite the fact that I do definitely have to make sure that I line my waterline, otherwise I look sick. But as long as I can do that, pinks and reds are probably the easiest thing for me to work with. Okay, so the palette that I am picking this month, and I'm only picking one because it is a big palette, and I believe this has already come up in my palette declutter. I think this has already come up. But if not, it will. It will. I've got that all filmed. I just need to edit it. My computer was down for a while. The laptop that I have just is way too slow to do any real editing on. So with the amount of work that I had to edit in the decluttering videos, I just haven't gotten to those yet, but my entire palette declutter is filmed already. So it's just a matter of putting it up. But what I had wanted to do in that was, I have 2 of the big M Cosmetics Life palettes, as well as like 2 smaller little palettes from them. So each of those palettes, like basically every shadow or blush or lip product that's in those is removable. So what I wanted to do with those palettes was go through and basically pull out the shades that I like, that are good. Because I remember there was always this thing with the Life palettes, like some of them were good. It was really hit and miss. Like some of the shadows were good, some of them weren't. The reason I got 2 of the Life palettes was because they had a buy one get one like product free. So if you bought like a blush, or you would get a blush free, or a lipstick, or you get a lipstick free. And that extended to the Life palettes, which were actually like $60. I don't know if they still are, but if you bought one, you got one free. So I was like, well, that is a good opportunity, because I never would have paid $60 for one individually. But I'm like, I'll pay $60, essentially $30 for 2 of them. So I did that, and this one that I have here, I never actually even used at all, though I did use the other one that I had. But, you know, they were really hit and miss in their reviews in the particular shadows. So my idea was to go through these palettes, remove any of the ones that I don't want, create new palettes essentially, and just get rid of the shadows that I didn't like or weren't any good. So that is what I want to do. So I figured that this 1 month 1 palette would be a perfect opportunity to test out one of the Life palettes. This one actually has not been used. I don't know if you can see, but it's got the plastic covering that goes over all the shadows. So I have never even used this. Like that. And this one is the Beach Life palette. So they're put together in little sections so you can create a look with that, but you know, you can mix and match your own. It's just, what I did like about these is they actually do have little sections that are supposed to create a whole look. So that's always nice. It comes with the blush and then 2 little lip products. I don't love pan lip products, but from what I remember in one of the smaller palettes that I have from M Cosmetics, they were actually pretty good. It's just I find it bothersome to have to get a lip brush, get it out of a pan, paint it on, when I can do it with a wand or like the lipstick bullet. So I find pan lip products bothersome. But I'm only picking this one because my goal for these is to see what shadows I want to get rid of and which ones I want to keep. So I want to be able to use as many of them as possible. And I think that just picking one of them would be a good idea. So that is what I'm doing for this month. And, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll really like all of it. I don't know. Probably not. That usually doesn't happen. But, you know, we'll see. So that is everything for my 1 month 1 palette. This next update will probably be a little bit more interesting than this one. Like I said, I knew that I had intended to keep the Roller Girl and Sugar Pill palette anyway. I just wanted a chance to use them. But, yeah, so this one will definitely be a little bit more interesting when I update. I am not necessarily sure that I'm going to do the next M palette next month. I might be able to work that in while I'm testing this, but my focus, I really want to be on this. So we will see. And then hopefully I can do this video for the M palettes later, because I did plan to do that separately. I did plan to actually like go through all the shadows of all the M palettes that I have and put them together again. So yeah, so hopefully I'll get to that soon. But for now, that's it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.